NicknLex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So
tonight.
Woo!
Oh wow, that was different.
Did I do it?
Yes, I loved it. So we are going to be doing a surprise reaction for Nick. He does not know what we're going to be reacting to, and I am going to basically start playing the song. And
do I have to guess?
You have to guess who it is.
I like that game.
So I'm excited for this because...
You should do this more often.
I know.
We did it once with Ali Miola and Pat Metheny.
Yes,
that was a good
I
video.
remember that. Mm-hmm. You're right. So that's basically what we're doing today, and I won't say much about the artist.
No.
But we haven't done much.
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm not going to look.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Let's see what Nick guesses. And I'm going to minimize it as soon as I press play.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on the farm. My days are all filled with an easy country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. And life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sun's setting low, I pull out my fiddle and I rosin up the bow. The kids are sweet, so I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. I'd play Sally Gooden all day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't think it's very good. So I fiddle when I can and I work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Woo!
Okay, so I want to say I've never heard this song before.
I never heard this artist before.
I would have not guessed who it is, but it's
so
John Denver from the same album that we did Back Home Again.
He doesn't sound like John Denver.
I know. We did Annie's song.
I never would have thought that it's John Denver, but I love that he's versatile enough to be, you know, like a country boy.
Yes.
Like I would never like.
Yes.
But I loved. You know, I started laughing because you're like, like this, and I'm like, why is she holding the violin like this? Like you're like, instead of like, you know, like grabbing. This is really good though. I love it. So what is this called?
The lyrics. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah. But I chose this song because you guys have asked us so much in the comments to do this, and I'm so glad. It's a lot of fun. Definitely not what Annie's song was. Just very different. Musically, I thought maybe it would be a little bit easier for Nick to guess who it is, but I'm really enjoying it.
It's very good. And you know, I just did a Southern Rock marathon. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I was just dancing, and you know, because I love this music. I actually said I loved when we lived in Florida, you know, the Southern hospitality is something that I do enjoy very much. Everybody is nice to each other, and that's something that's very Southern.
Yes.
You know? It's very Southern, and you don't experiment that too much up in the north.
Yes.
You know? That's just something that I've noticed.
Yes.
But I mean, again, everybody is different, you know, everybody has their good and bad days, but it's just like, even if they have a bad day there, you go into a diner. It's
like, hey, honey, what can I bring you? Yeah. Or hi, sweetie. Or
they're always sweetie and like very nice.
Yes.
So that's just nice. Something.
But let's keep going with this. I'm loving it.
Of course. Oh, should I press?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, and.
Well, I wouldn't trade my life for diamonds or jewels. I never was one of them money-hungry fools. I'd rather have my fiddle and my farming tools. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah, city folk driving in a black limousine. A lot of sad people thinking that's a mighty keen. Well, son, let me tell you now exactly what I mean. I thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, life. I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. And life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, my fiddle was my daddy's till the day he died, and he took me by the hand, held me close to his side, said live a good life, play my fiddle with pride. Thank God you're a country boy. Well, my daddy taught me young how to hunt and how to whittle, taught me how to work to play a tune on the fiddle. He taught me how to love and how to give just a little. And thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy, yes!
It was a banjo.
I don't know.
Right?
But now I'm super confused because now every time I hear an instrument like a banjo, I either think it's a banjo or a mandolin.
I know.
So I have to kind of figure it out. I will figure it out. I just have to see the difference on a YouTube video or something. But I love the scales. The doom doodle 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 doom.
Yep.
I want to learn to play like that. I don't think it's too complicated. I guess it's like one or two scales to get that country feel on a violin or a guitar. Would be kind of cool to like just lay down a solo with that you know.
Yeah.
I think it has its charm, and I think it's influenced by Celtic music.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yes, definitely.
But then also the West, you know, like the Wild West.
Yes.
Grab those chords and grab those scales.
It is an
from
interesting mix.
Ireland and Scotland and England, and you know, made it into what we know as Western music or like cowboy.
Yes.
It's a really cool story, you know. So, yeah, I really love John Denver, and straight out of Denver here, we're here in Denver, in the town of, in the city of Denver.
And he's not from here, but he
Wasn't
did.
he half German? He has a German last name originally.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But he did grow up,
In the States.
like in Colorado. No, I mean not from here, like from Denver.
Okay.
He changed his name just. And this is based on the comments people have told us, like...
If we get it wrong, don't kill us.
Yeah, that he changed his name to Denver because he was very fond of Colorado and this area in general. So, but anyway, this was a lot of fun. I was able to follow along with the lyrics. And this is another one of those songs that I can imagine myself, like, at a campfire, you know, like, around a bonfire and with the guitars and everybody singing along, and
I like the clapping.
Yes.
And I like the country boy.
Yes. In the beginning, like I could even see, not in this song, but I could see how like percussions like spoons would be like involved in maybe versions of this song.
Yeah.
So just a lot of fun, and you can tell that he's very passionate about everything.
We had this really nice place near Alexia, where Alexia was living. We lived about 30 minutes apart in Mexico. So she was actually living in another state, which is kind of funny. So I lived in one state and she lived in another state, and there was this
they're
bridge.
minutes from each
Yeah,
other.
a minute. But it would actually have a time change, and it was kind of fun.
At some point,
Right.
They stopped that.
They stopped
years
doing
back.
that. But closer to her on the beach, there's this place called Cruz de Guanacaste. Maybe a lot of people wouldn't. Maybe if you've been to Puerto Vallarta, you will know. And there's this place, I think, what was it called? Philo. So the guy's name, the owners, was Philo. And they had they would play this kind of music, and they had spoons, a spoon lady.
And all the guys were barefoot and long hair, with...
But remember the guy who had the thing to wash clothes?
Yes.
What is that
It's called, washboard?
A washboard.
Yeah.
He was playing on a washboard So cool. And mostly Americans and Canadians
Mhm.
and a lot of Mexicans, retired people.
And
yeah.
just like drinking cerveza all day.
Coronas
you know,
and Pacificos.
It was a great
Pretty
cool place. Sadly, it closed after he passed. So that is very sad. But if you ever went there, let us know. I know people have commented Jim before. So
yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching this, for sharing your time with us. You know, there's a lot of music out there like this that we don't know of, that my mom, for example, grew up with, but she never instilled that in me. And
I would have never guessed. Like I wasn't.
I didn't know it was gonna be this style.
Mm-hmm. You thought it was more like acoustic.
I thought it was gonna be like "Take Me Home, Country Roads"
right.
or any song. But anyway, I enjoyed it very much.
It was very good.
Thank you all so much. If you liked the video, consider giving us a like. If you didn't dislike it, it helps us either way. But we hope to see you in the next one if you subscribe. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.